y'all, welcome back. In this video, I'm going to show you how to make two really awesome, easy Halloween crafts using items from the Dollar Tree. Alright friends, my table is a mess because I'm batch filming for fall, Halloween, Christmas, a whole bunch of stuff. So anyway, what are you going to need for this? You're going to need one of these wooden wooden plaques. You can get these at Walmart, Dollar Tree, pretty much any craft store. Doesn't really matter what size. Just get one. You're also going to need some of these tumbling tower blocks here. These came from Dollar Tree. When you see these in the store, grab them because you know they sell out quickly around Christmas time. You're also going to need a skull. Listen, preferably, and I'm going to say this for the sake of the censors, preferably a fake one. But you know what? If you want to use a real one, who am I to tell you how to live your life? Just if you get caught, don't mention my name. Now what you're going to do is cut off the top of his cranium here. Now keep in mind that these skulls sit back like this. See how they rot back? And the way that we want this to be, or at least the way I want it to be, is to be upright like this on this flat part. So keep that in mind when you're cutting off the top, to kind of hold it up like this and take a look so that you can see, you know, exactly how to cut this. There's a gnat in here. Y'all know I live beside a cow pasture. Anyway, cut it right across the top there. I want to do that and be back. All right, so, oh, look, his little skull is empty, like my ex. So what we're going to do now is, oh, Lord, look at all this stuff hanging off my darn glue gun. We are going to put a big old blob of glue right here. This is the flat part, okay? A big old blob of glue. And then we're just going to glue this down, kind of decide where we want it. Try to get it as centered as possible, friends. It doesn't have to be perfect. Oh, glue strings are on me. They're on me. All right. So I'm just going to hold this in place for a few seconds and let that glue set up. I believe that has set up. So now, why are we going to use this block? Listen, if you don't have any of these, you don't have to use these. You can just use something else, you know, once you see what I'm going to do with it. I'm just using it to place it under the skull. Amber, get in frame. I'm just using it under this skull to give it a little bit more support, okay? Because we all need support. So I'm just going to put some glue here. And I want to hurt myself. And then we're just going to hold this underneath the skull like so, in case, you know, something rocks back on. If you have cats, dogs, and feral children running around that might bump it and knock it backwards, this is going to help to hold it in place, okay? So just place that there and let that glue set up. So this glue has set. Oh, Lord, would you look at that hack job I did to this poor thing? It's okay. We're going to cover it up with some moss here in a little bit, so it doesn't really matter. Now we're going to take it outside and we are going to spray paint it. This is one of my favorite brands of paint. It's the 2-time Ultra Cover paint and the primer from Rust-Oleum, Canyon Black, and the satin finish. Take it outside, paint the whole thing. You can use acrylic paint if you want to. You can use chalk paint, whatever paint you have on hand. You don't necessarily have to use this, but I'll be back in a minute. Okay, friends, so the paint has pretty much dried on this, and now I have a ball. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I got a juvenile sense of humor. Listen, I got two videos going at the same time, okay? I got this one, and I got a cooking video going, and it's in the oven right now, and I was scrolling Instagram a few minutes ago waiting for this paint to dry, and I saw a reel, and it just hit me as funny. You know, we're still, because I'm in Western North Carolina, you know, we're still going through all this horrible hurricane aftermath and the cleanup, and it's very depressing. And I was on Instagram, like, I'm hoping something was going to make me laugh. And I came across something that just hit me as funny. And I think I stopped breathing there for a little bit. Anyway, I'm here. I got to calm down from that. Guys, I had to pause my other video a couple times to try to recoup. So we're going to glue this down. I've got something on me. I've got paint on me. Ah! I'm trying to take the... Why did I just lick it? Okay. I'm sorry. Hold your... Okay. I'm sorry. Oh my gosh. It's been a terrible week. It's been a terrible week. Let me listen. I'm gonna link to that reel down below, okay? I'm twisting these two pipe cleaners together. In the meantime, anyway, look in the comments. I'm going to pin a comment. I'm also going to post it in the description box down below. I'll post a link to this reel. If you're like me and you have a juvenile sense of humor, you're going to like it. If you don't, go watch it anyway. I'm sorry. Now my eyes are watering and my nose is running. But anyway, Lord of mercy. I'm twisting these two pipe cleaners together. Why? Because on their on their own, I'm twisting them together because on their own, they're not very stiff. There, I said it. I'm taking a dowel rod. I'm just gonna make it a hole so that we can put the pipe cleaner. Amber, stop. So we can put the pipe cleaner down in there. I need help. All right, so we're going to take this mesh tubing, also from Dollar Tree, and we're not going to cut it exactly the same length as the pipe cleaner because we have to have part of this to stick down into the styrofoam and glue down in there to hold it in place. God help me. But be careful, and we're going to thread the tubing onto the pipe cleaner. I'm taking it. And I'm threading it on. It's easier if you do it this way. Oh gosh, it's hot in here. It's not really, but I'm hot now. I'm just kind of threading it through like that. Whew. All right. Now I have this package of eyeballs. Also from the Dollar Tree. Oh God, my nose is running. And we're going to take them and we're going to poke a hole here in the bottom. I need a razor blade. So I've got a razor blade here because I can't find my X-Acto knife. And let's see, there's a hole right there. What was put together. We're just going to cut that and then we're going to insert the pipe cleaner into there. Okay. I'm sitting over here choking on my own spit. So now what we're going to do is I'm just going to put a little bit of hot glue on here. And there's that pesky gnat again. If you watch my videos of the hurricane aftermath, you got to see the infamous cow pasture that I keep talking about on my walk, you know, looking at the trees that had fallen. But anyway, I'm going to make a handful of these. If you don't have pipe cleaners, it's okay. You can use floral wire, which would help to hold up a lot better. You can cut apart, you know, a wire hanger and use that. If you're using pipe cleaners, like I said, just twist two of them together and it will hold up a little bit better. So I'm going to make me a handful of these. Wow. Okay. So now that I have got this, I just kind of curled it into a spiral just to make it look a little bit more interesting. Now we're going to, oh, darn it. We're making a mess is what we're doing. I'm just going to put some hot glue down in there and then we're going to, whoa, Nelly. And then I'm going to put this down in there and let it set up. Okay, friends. I've got the eyes in. It will look better when I get done working with it. Trust the process, okay? So now what I have here is glitter all over me. That's what I have because I have these things from Dollar Tree. I have black. I have purple. Now listen. This glitter is going to get all over the place, like I said. So if you have it on your hands, please be so careful when you're touching this because the glitter will stick into this paint if you're not 100% certain that it is dry and set up, okay? Believe me, I know. So now all that we're going to do is just stick this down in the foam. A bunch of these all the way around. And then I have some Spanish moss that we're going to glue down around here. So let me stick these in and get the moss. Okay, so now that we have these in here, hold on. See this? Now that we have all of this back here, the eyes can like lean up against it and it will help just to make it more sturdy. So now, come here. So now I have this Spanish moss. I'm going to glue this down in here just to get a little extra something and fill it in. I have some more over here. Aside from this, but I have to open the new bag and all that happiness. So I'll do that after I get all this glued down. So let's get this glued in. I'm just tucking moss here, there, and everywhere. And then that should be that. All right, friends. So, ooh, did you hear something? A big branch or something just fell and hit the roof. But anyway, I have these bats. It's freaking bats. I have these bats from Dollar Tree, and they have these little clips on them, and you can turn these clips. So I'm going to turn this clip sideways, and I'm just going to clip it onto these little doohickeys here. Oh, let's bend that. See, I just clipped it down right there. And I have 3 bats. Why is this doing this? God, that is as crooked as a politician. You see that? Now I'm going to take the rest of these little bats and clip them on as well. Okay. Now I have these glitter spiders from Dollar Tree. And, whoa, all of your friends are trying to come out of the bag. And I think, let's just put one right there. These are kind of hard to glue down, you see, because there's not a lot for the glue to adhere to. But I'm just going to put some glue there and hope for the best and stick him down right there. I'm going to put another one down here. And I'm going to call that that. So anyway, moving on. All right, friends, I got paint on my hand. Anyway, you need one of these foam pumpkins from Dollar Tree and also a pack of these acrylic gems. Also from Dollar Tree. Let's cut this open. Let's see if I can make a mess today. I'm good at that. So what we're going to do basically is so simple. Glue these to here. We're just going to take our hot glue. I said we were. And we're going to put it right here. And then we're just going to glue them all over the place. Okay? Simple, 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 simple. Cute things don't have to be extravagant or difficult or take a lot of time. So we're just going to glue them all over. All right, friends, this is what I have so far. 2 bags. You hear me? Two bags. 2 bags that I used for this. All right. What do I have here? I got some paper. And we're going to take this paper, and this is what we're going to use for our stem. You can use brown paper, whatever you got. This is what I'm going to use. Another reason why I left this stem here is because I wanted to use that. As I was thinking about what to do with the stem, and I got an idea. I was like, yeah, we're just going to leave this here, and I can actually use that to glue this paper too. Now, this is going to be a little bit wonky to work with, so I'm just going to show you what I'm going to do and then skip through that so you don't have to hear like the paper rustling and everything. But what I'm going to do is, let's just kind of take this, and I'm just going to kind of roll it up tighter on one end than I am on the other end. And then I'm just going to take it and I'm going to twist it to make a stem. And yes, we're going to be using our hot glue to kind of like tack everything in place. Don't worry about it right now, what it looks like. I know it looks rough. And then take this here. And then we're going to take our hot glue, put hot glue around here, and then we're going to take this and glue it down on top right there. And then I'm just going to kind of tuck it in my nails like so. So let's put a whole bunch of hot glue on here to hold it in place. I know this is styrofoam, and my glue gun here gets really hot. Gets really hot, so it is going to melt it just a little bit. I'm going to put this stem here, and I'm going to hold it in place until that glue sets up. Now, as I'm twisting this, like the little piece right here is like sticking up, I'm just kind of squirting the hot glue down in there and then holding it in place as I'm waiting for all this glue to set up. I used a lot. It's going to take it a minute, okay? And I'm just squirting the glue like down in there. So you can see like how this is kind of coming apart. We're going to put a little bit of glue here and then twist that and hold that in place until that glue sets up. And I'm going to do that all the way down this stem. And I got glue all over me. But as you can see, as I was like twisting it and then gluing it in place, it helps it to kind of hold that curved shape. Now I'm just going to, let's just trim a few things off here and there that we don't want. Okay. All right. Now we're going to take this outside once again, and we're going to spray paint it. Canyon Black, Satin Finish, Rust-Oleum, a 2-time Ultra Cover, paint and primer. Spray paint it and be right back. Here we go. Here we go, my little spiky pumpkin. So fast and easy. Glue on 2 bags of gems. Twist the paper to make the stem. Spray paint it. There you go. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you would, please give it a thumbs up. Hit subscribe. Check me out on other forms of social media. The links to all of which will be in the description box down below. And I'll see y'all next time. Bye.